We're finishing up our discussion of stage lighting with a look at the process that a lighting designer goes through in order to successfully design and execute the lights for a stage play. As you've probably already guessed, the lighting designer will need to go through a pre-design period in the same sequence as the set and costume designers. Naturally, the lighting designer will need to read the play and develop a sense of the work itself. Like the other designers, the lighting designers will begin the formulation of their response to the assigned play by reading the script and making notes as to the possible light cues. A light cue is a point in the play where a different lighting look will be required. Once the production meeting is over, the lighting designer begins to organize the technical and aesthetic requirements of the director's vision for the play. One of the important initial working drawings for the lighting designer is the lighting plot. The lighting plot is similar to the set designer's floor plan in that it is a scaled-down top view of the theater with the positions of the lighting instruments. The areas to which each instrument is assigned is listed on the plot with a template version of the instrument to be used. The plot also includes color medium to be used. Once again, like the set designer's floor plan, the lighting plot puts the lighting designer's artistic vision into practical application. The designer is able to determine how many instruments will be needed, where they will be hung, and at what angles they will need to be focused. The lighting plot serves as a master plan for the lighting designer. After he has completed this working drawing, he and his crew will go through the process of hanging. This is where the appropriate light, as scheduled on the lighting plot, is hung on a batten, pole, or electric. The proper color medium or gel is inserted. Once the instruments have been hung, they will be patched into the lighting board according to the requirements of the lighting plot. The process of patching can be done with switches or a switchboard-style configuration. Whatever method, patching is the process of hooking the appropriate light with the assigned dimmer. In this way, the slider on the light board may control the assigned lights. Typically, 3 or more instruments are assigned to a particular area. These instruments are all patched into an individual dimmer. Once the instruments have been patched into the board, the instruments are then focused into the appropriate areas of the stage. The process of focusing involves the proper placement and lens adjustment depending on the instrument used. Each area of the stage are defined, and any blending or shuttering off of light spills will then occur. Once these lights have been hung, patched, and focused, the designer begins to program each cue from a cue sheet that indicates where the light changes will take place in a script. From the light board, the cues are arranged in a cue-to-cue arrangement. Once the cues have been programmed and the board is set for the running of the show, the lighting technician who runs the light board will take part in a dry tech rehearsal, which is a rehearsal that involves only the technicians. Here, all the technical cues are executed in a cue-to-cue sequence. It is at this time that adjustments are made to the cues where necessary. During the wet tech, the cues are run with the action of the play and timed out so that the action on stage and the lighting cues are blended as part of the performance. Once the play opens, the stage manager will go through what is referred to as a light check prior to each performance to make sure that all of the instruments are operating properly. Once the play opens, however, the lighting designer's work, for the most part, is done. Well, there's lighting design from theory to execution. It's time to go to your task for this section. We'll see you in the next unit.